Everyone, and welcome back to the Cop Council. I hope you're all on a fantastic day. If you are, then please leave it in the live chat down below, or if you're watching on repeat, then let me know in the comment section down below. It's nice to see you all again. We are constantly doing our live streams, and yeah, we're doing live streams and a bit of update videos as well. Obviously, if you didn't catch our earlier one today, we were talking about Jurgen Klopp and his new contract situation. He has signed a new deal, but yeah, this is the Liverpool versus Watford preview or match preview. And yeah, we'll get talking about Watford, everything to do with the game, everything Jurgen Klopp has said in the press conference, and much, much more. We'll also talk about James Milner's contract situation. As Mickey's put in the chat, Milner and Klopp sign new deals. A great day for Liverpool. It is indeed, mate. Fantastic news for Liverpool that they got both Jurgen Klopp and James Milner. The experience, they're both Mr. Reliables, signed and done. So fantastic day for Liverpool in that sense. So yeah, we'll get talking about that as well. But yeah, if you are new around here as well, then please hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button, because we are on the road now to 200 subscribers, and hopefully now we can hit another century under our belt, and hopefully now we can continue this nice bit of form that we're under as well. And yeah, I could just say thank you to all of the new subscribers as well, and to the current subscribers as well, for tuning into the live streams, tuning into the live updates as well. So yeah, thank you so much for the love and support on the channel. But yeah, I'll just get into the chat a little bit, guys, and get your thoughts and opinions on things. So Mickey is in the chat. How are you, sir? I'm sure Watford will be more defensive than before under new manager. Yeah, it's their third manager now. Nigel Pearson, I think it is now, and I think it's Craig Shakespeare as well that is the assistant manager as well. So yeah, they've got a whole new regime under them. Obviously, their third manager. They are bottom of the league, obviously, but there's still so much that could happen tomorrow. It is a 12:30 kickoff as well, so a nice and early one for the Reds. You know, I know that many people don't like it an early kickoff. I'm a bit iffy on it, but like, to be fair, if Liverpool are playing, I don't really care. But yeah, everyone, if you are watching live, then please say hi in the chat. And if you're watching on repeat, then please say hi as well. So let's get talking about the Watford game. This, before I do say anything as well, this is the last Premier League match before we play Leicester, because obviously we've got the Club World Cup coming up, so we won't play West Ham. That was like what we was meant to be doing. So yeah, that fixture will have to be put back or set to another date. So yeah, that's going to be another game that Liverpool are going to have to think about going forward. But yeah, this is the last. I'm out of focus. This is the last Premier League game before the Club World Cup. So yeah, a big game, and hopefully now we can end up getting all 3 points and sending a message to pretty much Leicester, because I think now Leicester are pretty much our only title rival, and I think that game on Boxing Day is probably going to be a title decider, and probably is a title decider. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts on that as well. So yeah, let's get talking about some injury news. Jurgen Klopp was going on about Dejan Lovren. Now it looks to be more serious what Jurgen was talking about. It looks to be a bit worse than what was feared. So, that is a bit of a concern. Jurgen Klopp even said it was a bit of a concern now that there's only 2 fit centre-backs at the club. Well, the first team anyway, but he said we got the likes of Keanu Hoover, and we've got Seb van der Berg as well. So in the way of transfers and everything like that, I don't think Liverpool will be going in for a centre-back, what Jurgen Klopp was saying. Yeah, so bad news then for Dejan Lovren. For me, he's been perfect since coming back into the team. Obviously come in for Joel Matip. Obviously he's out injured. Now it looks like that, maybe Dejan Lovren could come back maybe in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully he'll be okay to go to Qatar. There's been no word about that yet, so yeah, hopefully that's a little bit of a time frame for you guys. Speaking of Joel Matip, I know I keep on saying this, but a couple of you keep on asking me. Joel Matip is out until probably the end of January, so it is a little bit of concern towards Joel Matip, but hopefully he'll be fine when he comes back as well. Yeah, so what else have we got? So yeah, that was pretty much it for the press conference. Klopp was just having a laugh. There was a few questions asked about Minamino. Still getting used to his name. Minamino, obviously last night we had a laugh with his name, but yeah, Minamino. There was a few questions asked, and pretty much Jurgen Klopp confirmed that Liverpool are going to practically sign him. And yeah, it's unbelievable. Connor Crosby's in the chat. How are you, sir? He says, hi, mate. How are you, sir? What a day for contracts all around. Yeah, it's an unbelievable day. You know, Jurgen Klopp getting one. Yesterday we had, like I said, Minamino's whole situation blow up, and obviously James Milner obviously signing his contract extension as well. So it's been a pretty good couple of days for Liverpool Football Club. But yeah, things can only get better from now, can't they, really? But yeah, it's unbelievable what has happened over the last 2 days. And let me know your guys' thoughts as well. Do you think that Liverpool will end up signing anyone else in the January transfer window? I do suspect that there could be another signing. Maybe a certain German could end up coming in at Liverpool. So, you know, keep your eyes out at that. And if anything does happen anyway, we'll be pretty much the first people to report on it, hopefully. But yeah, let's get talking about some squad selection as well. You know, I think for me anyway in this game, the most crucial decision is it going to be Naby Keita or Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain? You know, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, since coming back from his year-long injury, especially this season, has been very, very good. Obviously, he got his goal against Bournemouth last week as well. So, you know, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is in form. But then you have Naby Keita that has been man of the match in the last 2 games, especially against Leipzig, against Salzburg and against Bournemouth. So, you know, for me, it's between them two. And yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts. Would you start Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain? Would you start Naby Keita? Or would you start both of them? I don't think both of them will play. Well, start anyway. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts in that. A certain Werner, yeah. I think a certain Werner could end up being at Liverpool Football Club in January. So what I think could happen is Salzburg striker Haaland, I don't know his first name, he met up with RB Leipzig and Borussia Dortmund representatives after the Liverpool game, I think it was. So, you know, I think anyway what's going to happen is I think Haaland's going to go to RB Leipzig, and then I think Liverpool are going to sign Timo Werner from Leipzig. That's what I think is going to happen anyway. Mickey says, I'm sure Klopp changed sides. Expect Origi and Big Shaq up front. Potentially, you know, with the amount of games that Liverpool got, you know, if them two were named, then I'd be more than happy. You know, both of them, obviously, like you've just said in the Everton game, were brilliant. They were superb. And I think that, you know, they've got plenty of experience. They know what they can do for this Liverpool team. And, you know, Divock Origi loves scoring goals against, like, bottom of the table teams. So, you know, it's going to be interesting if Klopp does actually rest players. What else have we got? I'd say Chamber give Naby a rest, says Connor. Could even see Lallana. Yeah, Lallana you could end up seeing. I think maybe you could end up seeing him in the 6th role. You know, I know Klopp played him there for, I think, was it Aston Villa? Yeah, so, you know, we've seen him in that position, but, you know, Adam Lallana's better at more of a 10 role or a more advanced role. But, yeah, we could certainly see Adam Lallana. Let's be fair, we're playing Watford. We could afford to rest 1 or 2 or even the front 3. I don't think you need to take Watford lightly. I know they're bottom of the league and they have been a bit tragic this season, but, you know, they are still a Premier League team and anything can happen in the Premier League. I do think any of the Liverpool team could obviously beat Watford, but do I think we need to take them lightly? Nope. I think we need to, you know, steamroll them. But then, to be fair, going back to what Mickey said about maybe playing Origi and Shaqiri, then I probably would play the front 3 that played against Everton, which would be Mane, Origi and Shaqiri, because, you know, that was the famous Barcelona winning front three as well. So, you know, maybe even rest Salah and Firmino, because I think Firmino did look a bit tired against Salzburg. He, for me, didn't look like Bobby Firmino. So, yeah, that for me maybe would be the works around it. Mane to play, yeah, I think Mane's pretty much nailed on. He's been unbelievable this season. And, you know, it's funny that, like, you get people saying about, like, oh, Mo Salah and all, like, and, like, when Mane and Salah had that, like, argument off Burnley, you know, it's so stupid. And, you know, the both of them have excelled, you know, what their price tags were worth. Because, you know, I think Salah was worth like 36 and Mane was worth 34. And, you know, if you was to say now that they're probably the best two wingers in world football, then you'd go, wow. Simply wow. Klopp takes no one lightly, exactly. And I think, you know, we need to take as many points as possible now, because we have, you know, so many games coming up. And, you know, we're going to have teams trying to take points off us. You know, we got Leicester on Boxing Day. That's probably a title, well, contender, then you could say. And whoever wins that, then I think Liverpool are pretty much, you know, in pole position if Liverpool were to lose that game. But, you know, I think if Liverpool were to beat Leicester and win this game, then I think Liverpool, let me sort my lights, Liverpool could, you know, probably see themselves gone out of reach, because I think Man City are pretty much out the title race, in my opinion anyway. And I don't know about you guys, I think that if that points gap gets to about 11 or 12 with Leicester, then I think Liverpool are pretty much unreachable then, because I can't see this Liverpool side dropping that amount of points. Oh, excuse me. College says, I'd say Mane, Origi, Salah. Yeah, that would be a good front three. I think any combination for a front three would be good for Liverpool. Looking at 2 million each now for Mane and Salah, yeah, it's unbelievable. You know, the rumours a couple of days ago as well, I found hilarious, where they were like linking Mane for Mbappe and doing a swap like that. No, Liverpool are not going to do that. You know, we've obviously been linked with Kylian Mbappe since the whole Nike kit deal and all like that. But to be honest with you, I can't see Mane, Salah or Firmino leaving for another 3 years. I seriously can't. I think out of the front three, I think Firmino will be the last to go. But it's like this, well, not even a handful of teams that could cough the money out, like 200 million, like you said, Mickey, for either Mane or Salah. Because, you know, it's either going to be, you know, Barcelona or Real Madrid trying to come in for them. And then they're not, because, you know, Liverpool are going to probably excel them anyway over the next couple of years. Because I think Liverpool could do a double this season. I think they could do... Well, technically, it'd be a treble, wouldn't it, if we were to go on to win the Premier League and the Champions League? It would be a treble because we won the Super Cup. So, you know, when you think about it like that, then it's something... It's weird like that. Links to Neymar gone quiet, thank God. Yeah, I don't want Neymar at Liverpool. He's pretty much a spoiled brat, really. So, yeah. You know, look what... You think about it, though. Look what Brazil did without Neymar. They won the Copa America. So, you know, is Neymar, you know, good for a team? Probably not. Trent's market value is accordingly more than VVD's, apparently. Think I saw it was 110 mil to 100. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I also seen that, Con. It was, yeah, Trent. I think Liverpool have got the top three defenders in value. So I think, yeah, first was Trent with 110. Virgil van Dijk was second with 100 mil. And then Robbo, I think, then was about 80 million. So, you know, if Liverpool wanted to sell right now, then they'd have a foo bob, to be fair. Because, you know, I'd probably say, just say, for example, Matip, if we were to sell him, I think Matip now is easily a £30 million defender. or £35 million defender. So, you know, that's, well, pretty much that's 35 mil in the bank quite easily, because Matip was free. I think we forget quite a lot, like, how many good transfers we've had, especially, you know, now we've got the Minamino signing. You know, that looks to be an absolute bargain. And, you know, Michael Edwards and co are just bringing out, you know, brilliant transfers after brilliant transfers. And, you know, they're constantly doing it as well. It's not even if, like, they're fluking it. They are constantly doing good transfers and good businesses. Because, you know, I think I read that, like, we've bought Andy Robertson and Minamino cheaper than what we sold, like, Karius and, like, Kevin Stewart for. So, you know, it's unbelievable. Or I think it was something like that. Or, like, oh no, it was Dominic Solanke and Jordan Ibe. There we go. That was the thing that they were pointing at. But yeah, it's just unbelievable transfer business, to be fair. Going to be strange to see Liverpool play twice in 24 hours in midweek. Yeah, it's. I think it's going to be nice to actually see what the actual young team can do, because I think the reports are anyway suggesting that Ryan Brewster and Harvey Elliott are going to stay for the Carabao Cup game, and then they'll be flown out straight away after the game against Aston Villa. So, you know, that's going to be very interesting. And I know there are a little bit of concerns whether FIFA are going to allow that. So, you know, is it FIFA that run the Club World Cup or UEFA? I'm not quite sure about that. But yeah, that's going to be very, very interesting. And especially to find out that. But yeah, keep your comments coming in, guys, because I will answer them. And yeah, let me quickly move back onto my notes that I was talking about. So, in the last two home fixtures that we've played Watford, we've smashed them 5-0. So if that's a sign for things to come, then I envy Watford, because, you know, Liverpool are on the front foot right now, and especially there's so much confidence in the team and so much confidence in the club and the fans. Like, you know, there's so much good at Liverpool right now. I don't think anyone's going to be able to stop us. And, you know, you could end up seeing a 4 or 5 scoreline definitely tomorrow. What else have we got? So Watford's form hasn't been the best. Obviously, they are bottom of the league. Only one league win this season. So, you know, it's unbelievable how bad Watford have been. But then, to be fair, it's been a sign of the times, because, you know, they've been sacking manager after sacking manager. And, you know, to be fair, it's worked for Watford. They have, you know, finished like 8th or 9th or 10th by sacking managers and then bringing new faces in. But now I think it is catching up on them, and it does look like if Nigel Pearson can't you know, save Watford, then they are going to go down and probably going to finish bottom of the Premier League this season. Like I said, they've only had one league win, and that was against Norwich. Obviously, Norwich beat Manchester City. We beat Norwich on the opening day 4-1. So, you know, will that Watford turn up? Will they turn up being, you know, the best Watford we've seen this season? Or will they turn up, you know, being, well, they've practically been all season a bit crap? What else have we got? Yeah, it's their third manager as well. I have to mention that it is their third manager in charge. Obviously, they've had... I'm not going to say the managers' names because I've completely forgotten what their managers' names are. But yeah, now they got Nigel Pearson as manager and Craig Shakespeare as assistant manager as well. So yeah, that's their new lineup then, you could say, managerial roles. And like I said, this is the last Premier League game for Liverpool before we play Leicester on Boxing Day. So, you know, we've got the Club World Cup coming up. We've got the League Cup game as well, like Mickey said, in the space of one day. So, you know, it's going to be quite a busy few days for Liverpool and everything to do around Liverpool. But yeah, looking forward to it as well, to be fair, especially the Club World Cup stuff as well. What have we got in the chat? I hope they beat Villa and Klopp and gives Klopp a headache, lol. I think if the under-23s were to beat Aston Villa, then I think Klopp would, you know, I think he'd be cursing a little bit. I think he'll be like, oh, really? Why did you have to go and beat them? But yeah, I think really it's more about who's going to impress in that game. Because, if I was Liverpool, I would personally, I'd keep Brewster, Harvey Elliott and Curtis Jones back and play them three against, Aston Villa's defence, because they're most likely going to play a strong team, because it's gonna, if they win, they're in a semi-final of they're gonna be in a semi-final in the Carabao Cup, so they're obviously gonna play probably their strongest team. So it's gonna be a hard game, especially for the under-23s. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna talk about pretty much what we're going to be talking about the Watford game. Obviously, like I said at the beginning, James Milner's contract situation, so we're going to talk about that right now. Obviously, we reported earlier on, and we've been talking about in this live stream, that contracts have been flying around today at Melwood, and obviously we reported earlier on that Jurgen Klopp has signed a new deal with Liverpool until 2024, and now James Milner, it was about, what's the time? It was about 2 hours ago where James Milner confirmed his future at Liverpool, which is brilliant news, because obviously there was the rumours with Leeds United, and James Milner also saying he would like to go and play for Leeds United and finish his career at Leeds United. But then it was great news to see that he had signed a brand new contract with Liverpool that keeps him at Anfield now until 2022. So, it's a bit of a 2-year deal. So, yeah, very happy for James Milner, because he is Mr. Reliable. And let's be honest, by the end of his contract in 2022, he'll probably still be winning the bleep test, because the man's a machine. He's just a machine. But, yeah, guys, let me know your guys' thoughts on James Milner as well. Do you think Liverpool should give any more contracts out to someone? Yeah, I've seen a few people mention Adam Lallana's name. Should he get a new contract with Liverpool? So yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts watching, or if you're watching on repeat, then please let me know in the comment section down below. If you haven't yet left a like on the stream, then please leave a like, and if you are new around here, then please hit that subscribe button. And yeah, let's get into the chat. Hopefully people have put something in the chat. Not yet. So pretty much overall over the last 2 days, I've been pretty much happy with Liverpool Football Club. The is it Akeem Millamino? Yeah, so that has been brilliant news. Bit of positive transfer news then for Liverpool. Especially as well, I think that Liverpool were looking, what's been said anyway, that Liverpool have been looking at him for years. So it's not like if Liverpool have played against him and then gone, oh, we need to go and sign him, without knowing anything about him. They've researched him, they've monitored him for quite a long period of time, and there is still a massive amount of progress in his game. So if he's already nearly finished article, then I expect Jurgen Klopp to get the full amount out of him, like he's done with pretty much every player he signed for Liverpool. I'd probably say his only his only fail at Liverpool has been Loris Karius. I would say that's probably Jurgen Klopp's only fail. But apart from that, I would probably say, Jurgen's been pretty good in the way of transfers and actually signing players and, progressing them, then you could say. I see more transfers in January, says Mickey. Yeah, I also see more transfers. I think I could see maybe 1 or 2 more. I think especially 1 more, like I said, a certain German striker we could see entering the door. Because I also have to say as well, there's obviously been loads of reports with Ryan Brewster as well. What's going to happen with him? There's been numerous amount of rumours that he could be going to Borussia Mönchengladbach. He could be going to Borussia Dortmund. So, there is very much interest in him in the Bundesliga. But, if there is any reports or anything does happen with Rhian Brewster, then we will report it straight away for you guys. Feel players we missed out on in the summer are coming. Maybe. I don't think Liverpool are going to be splashing out the cash, especially in this window anyway. Maybe 30-35 million we probably spend on a player. I don't think you're looking at like a big amount of a big amount anyway. But the other thing I have to say as well, that James Pearce has talked about transfers, obviously with all the Jurgen Klopp stuff today. He was asked, I think we did an interview, and they were talking about Jadon Sancho. Obviously we reported a couple of days ago that Jadon Sancho is a heavy favourite for Liverpool now. But yeah, according to James Pearce anyway, Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp are very much an admirer of Jadon Sancho, and they do want him at Liverpool Football Club, but the price tag is not right. Apparently, Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp are not interested in paying for Jadon Sancho for £100 million, which is the reported fee at the moment. Apparently, Dortmund want anywhere from 100 million to 130 million, and Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool do not want to pay that price at this current moment. So, you know, is the Sancho deal off? It's a huge possibility now, but you know, hopefully that, like, you know, if Dortmund's price could come down a little bit, then I think Liverpool would be all over it, and I think that they would definitely end up signing Jadon Sancho for sure. Mickey says Werner and left back. Do we need a left back? Ooh, let me sort the lights. Do we need a left back? To be fair, we've got Andy Robbo. We've got Joe Gomez that could play there. We got Keanu Hoover. We've got James Milner. So, do we need a left back? Maybe, but for me, I think that left wing was a problem for Liverpool, and now they've made it 10 times better with Minamino, and if Werner comes in, that's an extra element to the left wing position. So, you know, I think Liverpool, if I was to say a position, I'd probably say holding midfield, you know, the 6th role. Now, my reasonings for that is I say that, but then Gini Wijnaldum's playing there at the moment. He's playing very, very well. But for me, if like we get a Fabinho injury ever again, you know, at the minute it's currently rotating between Gini and Jordan Henderson. Jordan Henderson, I don't like at the 6th role. He did play very good against Bournemouth. I have said that before. He, in my opinion, he did play very, very well for Liverpool in the 6th role. But for me, maybe I say cover like that. Maybe a Marco Grujic is that cover. So maybe Jurgen Klopp might, you know, put him in the 6th role and try and, you know, play that to the, well, in that strength, then you could say. Mickey says they're Gini, Hendo and Fabinho all cover. Yeah, they are all covers, but you know, I think that I like Gini more of a 8 and I like Henderson more of an 8. So if we have like a proper number 6, you know, someone that's like not, but you probably won't get someone as good as Fabinho, because for me Fabinho is probably the best defensive midfielder in the world. But like if you can get someone like a Fabinho, then you know that is a long step in that direction then, to be fair. I think I'll only be going for another 10-15 minutes, guys. For some reason I feel really ill tonight. It's horrible when you feel like that, but yeah, we'll be going for a little bit longer and talking a bit more about this game. But yeah, keep your questions coming in, guys. If you are watching, then please don't feel shy to put something in the comments or anything. But yeah, and if you are new around here as well, then please hit that subscribe button, because yeah, and hit the notification button as well when we do go live as well, because yeah, it'd be much appreciated, guys. Just feel fullback cover is needed. Maybe. It's a huge potential, and isn't it? It's, you know, we've got, is it Uretzi? You know, he was very good in pre-season, and you know, it's it's horrible to see the injury that he had in pre-season, because that did knock him a bit, I think. But then you've also got Adam Lewis as well in the youth system as well. So you've got two left backs there. So if Liverpool did want to go in that direction, then I think they'd probably pull one of them two up for fullback position anyway. I felt ill all week. Yeah, it's horrible when you feel ill. So lately, my auntie lives like down the road from me, and their house has been ill all week. And I just hope to God I haven't got her now, because it's just horrible when you get ill. Excuse me, guys. I trust our transfer team to pick up the right players. Yeah, I do as well. I think that, it's, I have no problem in the signings anymore. You think at the beginning of the decade, when we signed the likes of Andy Carroll, and I say Luis Suarez like that, but Luis Suarez was unbelievable. So, but then you got the likes of who else did we sign? My brain's gone. But the signings of Andy Carroll, what an absolute shocking transfer that ended up being. Selling Fernando Torres, probably the best striker we've seen in years at Liverpool. Sold him to get Andy Carroll, that was on fire that season, but was never a Liverpool player, never a Liverpool caliber player anyway. But Suarez was, and we to be fair, we replaced Ryan Babel with Luis Suarez. So that whole switch was very different and very weird, then you could say. Keep drinking fluids, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to get rid of this. Trying to get it out of my system. Hopefully, I could. I hope that it isn't sounding too weird, but I do sound a bit muffled. And I'm sorry if I do sound a bit weird tonight. I've honestly been fine all day, and now about half an hour before I went to go live, my whole face has just gone ugh. When you get that horrible feeling, it's like ugh and horrible. So yeah, hopefully I won't be that bad tonight anyway. But keep your questions coming in, guys. I'll be going for another 5 minutes, and then I think I'll call it a day then. And then also let me know as well in the comments as well, as do you want. So I was thinking about going live as well with tomorrow, not a match stream, streaming, that it would be after the game. Do you think I should stream straight after the game to talk about the match reaction, or do you like it a bit later on? Do you like it further on in the night, or do you want it straight after the game to get my thoughts and opinions about Liverpool's game? Because I would probably do it if you guys wanted. But yeah, any more questions? And you going to cover the Euro draws on Monday? Yes, I think I will be covering the games on Monday. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully everything will work, and hopefully we'll be able to bring you, pretty much Liverpool. See who they're going to get. Hopefully it's Real Madrid. I really want Madrid. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get Real Madrid on Monday. But yeah, I will be doing a stream on Monday to get it. Draw 11 a.m. Yeah, I'll definitely be doing a stream for that. That's if I get time though. I probably would get time, but yeah, if I don't, then obviously we'll have a video up for you guys anyway, and hopefully that'll be all okay for you. Mickey says I want Leon. Yeah, I know a lot of people want Leon, but I want Real Madrid. I want revenge for that final. And especially what Zidane said a couple of nights ago about Real Madrid would destroy Liverpool. Yeah, no, not over 2 legs. Real Madrid are not destroying Liverpool at all. But I think I'm going to call it a night there, guys. Sorry tonight's a bit early. If you are watching live, if you're watching on repeat, then it's a nice long video for you guys. But yeah, we talked about everything to do with Liverpool and Watford. What I'm going to say right now is going to be my starting line prediction and my score prediction. There we go. I got it out of my head finally. So I think it'd be Alisson in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Joe Gomez, Virgil van Dijk, and Andy Robertson. I think then it'll be Gini Wijnaldum in the 6. I think it'll be Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain in the 8 role and Jordan Henderson. And then I think it'll be the front 3. I think then, that's pretty much it. And I think it's going to be a 4-0 win for Liverpool. Hopefully it's the 3rd clean sheet for Liverpool as well. And, hopefully Liverpool can bring home 3 points, and hopefully that the mighty Reds can keep now this lead at the top of the Premier League table. So that's pretty much it from me, guys. If you are new around here, then please hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button. If we can get now to 200 subscribers, it would be massively appreciated, because we hit our goal a couple of days ago of 100. So thank you so much for the love and support you guys have shown on the channel. So yeah, I just want to say a massive thank you towards you guys for the support on the channel anyway. But yeah, just hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and hopefully you'll get notified whenever we go live or whenever we post a video. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it from me, guys. I've been Connor from the Cop Council, guys. Thank you all so much for being in the chat, and I will see you all in a bit. Ta-ra.